Welcome to this channel. This channel is for education and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So in the past few days, I have shared short YouTube 2 minutes, 3 minutes to point at the critical issue of Wing Chun today. And also I have shared YouTube on the uh, applications of 1850s Wing Chun's facing the body shot and the takedown, which Daniel very nice to help me to make it with his student. So this YouTube has been shared. The reason why this YouTube is shared to the public is because we need to make things clear. Now, after I share all this YouTube, I got many messages and comments from our Wing Chun friends or traditional Chinese martial art friends. That lead me to share with you this video. This video is to clarify, to make things clear and solid on what is going on. So here on, people know what exactly Wing Chun in the ancient is. Now, the first thing is I like to share on the details in the Daniel's video on the 1850s Wing Chun facing the body shot and the takedown. The first thing is the guard. That guard is not a Western boxing guard as somebody or some Wing Chun friend thought. That guard is a Shaolin short strike guard. That is what the Wing Chun guard is. Evidence? This is what it is. So this is in restricting Wing Chun, okay? It is very important because I'm transferring all this ancient technology to the West, so everybody be able to know. This guard is not a boxing guard. This guard is a Shaolin short strike guard, and this guard is also fist issue from heart because this is your heart. You got it. You got it. You got your jaw. You got your important place, and you got your chest. And this is the fist issue from heart because you use your heart, this area, as a focus, like a laser beam for your strike. Okay? So if in Wing Chun we talk about fist issue from heart, it is this guy. Okay? Since ancient, Shaolin short strike and the 1850s Wing Chun. That's why at the very beginning of the 1850s Lim Tao Classic, it talk about the fist issue from heart. It is that this type of guard which is inherent from Shaolin Short Strike or Shaolin Short Strike Classic. So make no mistake that it is this style or that style. It is pure short strike Wing Chun. Okay? By evidence. Now, the second thing in the Daniel's video, he is performing the uniqueness of the Wing Chun, which is shoot in, robbing angle. Okay, shoot in and robbing angle. For example, when facing a body shot, shoot in with an angle. Okay, and you can see that. And in the best scenario, even managing the leg and so forth. Okay. Now, even in the facing the takedown, it is always angling. It is not standing straight like that or doing different thing. Okay. However, it is still stick with the Wing Chun sticking and pressure. So if you look at Daniel's video, the one which is countering the body shot, it is you shoot in, you rub the angle, you pressure with the body to the opponent. You pressure the opponent with your body, and that's why you see the Keizang is there. The Keizang. Okay? Now, so even for the takedown stuff, the counter takedown stuff, when you move away, the body is still pressuring, and that's why you always see Keizang there. In the ancient, Tan and Fuk is a couple, the yin yang couple, like the positive negative couple. The Bongzhang and the Keizang is another couple. Okay? So in this case, you can see all those Keizang. So that is the techniques of ancient short strike Wing Chun. And of course, as you can see in the same demo from Daniel, it is the handling the top domain, the middle domain, and the bottom domain, which is you always guarding your lower and your middle domain. Okay, so that is what the uniqueness of 1850s Wing Chun. Also, Daniel mentioned on lowering the body. He mentioned the S21 on the squat. Well, I actually transfer the beginning of Xiu Lim Tao. Remember the beginning of Xiu Lim Tao into a squat so that everybody can understand what it is. Notice that all of this is 1850s Wing Chun as in writing by book. Okay, so do not thinking that like in today's people will mix Western boxing, mix BJJ, and mix whatever and call it Wing Chun. This is not. This is by book. It is important. It's time to clear the bloodline. Okay, know the basic bloodline, and if you need to increase tools because the world is keeping progressing, you can increase the different tools, expand it. However, the bloodline, the DNA has to be clean. Now, those are the keys in the Daniel's application video, which must be clear. Now, whatever in that video will not happen if Daniel is not training the body handling or body strength, which is I mentioned in my other videos. Shaolin Short Strike has 3 keys in the body handling. The body has to be agile, be able to change like a dragon, fast like a tiger, be able to shoot in, and the entire body has to be one piece. That's the 3 keys of the body handling to generate the body strength, which is the leg and the torso pairing, so forth, which is mentioned in the uh, restricting Wing Chun. And also, it involves recycling momentum. Okay, so in order to perform what Daniel do in the in his demo with the student, he have to develop the body handling and body strength. It takes almost a year to do that with me. Okay, without those type of body handling training, body strength training, Daniel will not be able to do that, what he do in the demo. Okay, so this has to be clear. So you know that Shaolin Short Strike Art or Wing Chun 1850, say the Wing Chun 1850, before one start train Xiu Lim Tao. If you read it in my book, the entire classic translated in English, the Wing Chun Inception, the first, or the restricting Wing Chun have that too. The first thing before start the Xiu Lim Tao is what? Is talking about this fish issue from heart, is talking about body handling or body strength, which is, as we know, repeat again, that three keys. The body has to be agile, like a dragon, speed like a fast like a tiger, be able to shoot out like an arrow, and the entire body in one piece. Okay? So, and also, of course, the recycling momentum. Otherwise, you will not be able to do that three keys properly. So that's what the prerequisite, the basic training Daniel have before he can do those kinds of demo. So no, this is not Western boxing. This is not BJJ. This is short strike Wing Chun. What the Daniel show. This has to be clear. I make this here to mark, cast it in the stone in history, because this is the time to clean the thing up. One thing is we need to know. Today's Wing Chun, using the structure to build the base, that is not short strike Wing Chun. It is somebody's creations in the past 140 years. So what you see in the movie, that is not what short strike is. That is a different type of engine. So you will not be able to do what the short strike thing, what I'm sharing, or what I'm sharing, which is a code by book of the ancient. 1850, Shaolin Short Strike, General Qi Ji Guang. I do not create that. Okay? Even though if you say, oh, there's a throw and so forth, it is all by writing, by evidence. Okay? It is a critical time for Wing Chun. So this is what I like to share with you. You need the body handling and body strength handling to drive this fish issue from heart to play in the lower, middle, upper domain, where you always guarding like the lower part, the middle guard, even when you strike in the upper domain. You never left those empty. And you can play in the upper domain or the lower domain. Has to be this clear, okay? Now, I'm not saying that those in 140 years or is no good or blaming. I didn't say that. I just say that what is Wing Chun in the ancient according to the all the classic of Chinese Kung Fu. So this has to be clear. One last important point I want to share is this. In my last video, I shared by evidence that Bruce Lee in 1969 saying that Chinese Kung Fu, including Wing Chun, is dry land swimming. Xi Xiaodong said that Wing Chun is only like this, it's fast, but it's no power, it's a girly art. Now, it is not about blaming Bruce Lee. It's not about blaming Xi Xiaodong. You know what happened? Why it is a dry land swimming? Why is it a girly art, like Xi Xiaodong said, and show it in his fight with Ding Hao and Li Gang? It is right in front of our eyes. Because all this new art, new version of Wing Chun do not have body handling or body strength of the Shaolin short strike or General Qi Ji Guang or 1850s Wing Chun. And you end up with that. Okay? So this has to be known and rectified if one is seriously care and love Wing Chun. Now, of course, the last thing what I want to say is those who have ego were thinking I'm attacking them. But those who really care for Wing Chun and want to study the real Wing Chun and to progress will hear what I'm saying as a solutions, a way out from a death trap. When Bruce Lee say it is a dry land swimming, when Xi Xiaodong say it's a girly art and prove it to you, it is a wall already there. So what I'm sharing for these few days is what? To get out from that trap. Or else, there's no Wing Chun. Let's not kid ourselves. So, unless one give out one's ego, make corrections, improve, based on ancient, not based on Hendrik. I'm just a messenger. Okay? One will not be able to progress. When Xi Xiaodong be able to see what you are, you can add in BJJ, you can add in Western boxing. He know what you are. But when we do short strike, he know this is not BJJ, this is not Western boxing. This is the Chinese Kung Fu, the short strike art from Shaolin base, Wing Chun. And it is from or offspring from General Qi Ji Guang. That's how solid, how we can stand tall as a Wing Chuner. So this is what I'd like to share with you today.